way better mind your manners. I'm a menace, didn't come from this planet. I broke the law in Atlantis. I'll break a jaw and I've had it.
Welcome back. I'm Nick Paddywhack. You like that one? Alright, so this video today is going to be part of a 2-video series. In the entire series, I'm going to go over how to mail a crew neck sweater, a hooded sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, a pair of overalls, and I'll more than likely do a video on how to mail a hat, or I'll throw it in with this one. So this first video, I'm going to go over how to mail the crew neck sweater, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. So first things first, I'm going to start off by telling you about what I personally use to mail my items, and probably the best way to mail certain items. So first mailing device or mailing package we have here is the USPS small flat rate envelope. So this is made out of cardboard. You could actually fit quite a bit in here. Usually I'll throw jeans, maybe even 2 hoodies, or a little bit more bulkier items in here. Domestically, this will cost $7.75 to ship. So wherever you are in the United States, say you're in New York, you got to send a sweater to California, this will cost $7.75 to ship. Otherwise, we have the USPS padded flat rate envelope. Now this will mail for $8.40 anywhere domestically. So same spiel, you're on the other side of the country, got to mail something to the other side, $8.40 flat rate. Now this can fit quite a lot of stuff as well. I like to use these for multiple items or bigger and way bulkier items, just because this does have a lot of flexibility to it. It is padded with bubble wrap, so if you really want to get down and dirty, you can pop the bubble wrap, give yourself some more space. But like I said, this is an awesome shipping device to use. This is what I usually use. Otherwise, if you have a jacket, I don't think I'm going to go over how to, package up a jacket in this video series, just because it is summer, or going to be spring pretty soon. More than likely in the winter I will go over that, but for time's sake, we have a USPS medium flat rate box. So as you can see, it folds up. This costs $15 and some change to send domestically. You can actually fit quite a bit in here. And the cool thing about these USPS flat rate mailing devices is their slogan is, if it fits, it ships. So use that to your advantage, right? Now, the last mailing device, which is probably the most common one, is a poly mailer. Now, this one's got some pretty cool avocados on it. I just actually got these last week from somebody on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, really any online store. I don't really know if they sell them in storefronts, but good luck finding them. If you do, let me know. With these, I usually only use these for t-shirts. These are best to use if you're mailing something 13 ounces or under. The reason I say that is because anything that's 13 ounces or under that is mailed through the USPS system will cost you $5 and some change or a little bit less. Now, once you get over those 13 ounces, it'll start to go up. So between 13 and 16 ounces will maybe be $6 or $6.50 or maybe even $7. But once you start getting into the pounds, that's when you're going to want to start using these items here, because like I said before, they are flat rate. So let's get into how I package my items. I'm going to take you over to my studio real quick and we'll get into it. Okay, before we get into it, I'm going to go over the supplies you're going to need to mail anything. First thing you're going to want to buy is a scale. Now, you can buy a scale at a food store, Walmart, convenience store, pet shop. Otherwise, you're going to need plastic bags. Number 1, for protecting your item during shipping, and number 2, a little secret that I'll show you on a little bit later. Otherwise, you're going to need a lint roller, and I am in the process of moving, so I misplaced mine. So we're just going to pretend that I have a lint roller and I'm lint rolling all my items. These are free to use. You can go to your local post office, get these packages for free. These ones are a little bit harder to come by, but all you have to do is create an account on USPS.com. You can get at least 90 to 100 mailed to you for free. All right, so first up the bat, we have this beautiful red Champion sweater from the 90s. So figuratively speaking, say I just sold this. I gotta mail it to California. This is how I would package it. So this took a lot of trial and error. So figuratively speaking, let's say I had my lint roller, because I did lose it. Lint roll it, make it look all nice, yada, yada, yada. All right, so take one arm, fold it in, lint roll this. Take the other arm, fold that in, lint roll this, make sure it's nice and flat. Then you take one side of the sweater, fold it in half, spread it flat, lint roll it. Then take the other side of the sweater and fold that in half again. Then you take the sweater and you fold it into thirds. Go like that. Real condensed, real consolidated. Now, this is where those plastic bags came in. So not only do they protect the piece that you're mailing, but they also give you the option to compress and condense the sweater, t-shirt, whatever it is, a little bit more, just so it's easier to package. So, you know, say I got my thank you note, my sticker, piece of candy, whatever you mail with your items. Put it in the bag, pull it tight, start vacuum sealing that baby. And this doesn't ruin the garment at all. Every single one of my items I've mailed like this, they still come out crispy and clean with a 5-star review. Give this a good twist. Knot it up and it's good to go. So I just weighed the sweater in the packaging and it weighs 1 pound and 1 ounces. So I'm in Wisconsin. Say I had to mail this to Beverly Hills, California, it would cost $13.65 to mail in a regular poly mailer or in a small box. It might even add up the weight on that shipping price. So I'm gonna take the sweater, get our small cardboard flat rate envelope. Look at that, fits like a charm. Take off your little adhesive. And it fits, so that means it ships. I just saved $6 by compressing the sweater, using a different kind of mailer, and with that you can keep your rates low for your customers if you do charge your customers shipping, or you can keep the price low for yourself if you pay for shipping. Alright, next up we have this vintage Harley Davidson t-shirt. This is for sale, I just haven't posted it yet, but you know, same spiel, get your lint roller, clean it off. But as far as the folding goes, this one's gonna be a little bit different. Just because t-shirts do have the tendency to fold very easily, we're gonna make this one real crispy. Flatten it out. Take one arm, fold it in. Not halfway, just a little bit. Flatten it out as much as possible. Same thing with this arm. Fold it in. Then you take the folded part of the arm and fold it in half. Same thing with the other side. So now I got this big long strip. Now you can fold it into thirds, you can fold it into eighths, you can fold it into 16ths, whatever you feel like is best or whatever you want to do. This is how I do it. Make sure you lint roll it. Something like this. So when the customer gets the package, if there's a front graphic, they got the big front graphic. Otherwise, if you mail like this, a lot of people like the tags. You got the tag showing. Again, get yourself your plastic bag for protection. Get your poly mailer, fold it over, seal it, figuratively speaking, and it's good to go. So this has happened to me on multiple occasions, and if it hasn't happened to you yet, I guarantee it will. So say you don't charge for shipping, or you create a bundle for somebody not taking shipping into account, or someone goes off and buys a bunch of t-shirts without you knowing. Say they buy 3 to 4 t-shirts at once, and you start thinking, you know, oh my gosh, this is gonna weigh over 2 pounds. It's gonna cost me 20 bucks to mail for me. Okay, chill out. Use the bag method. Get your small cardboard flat rate envelope. Look at that. There is so much room after using the bag method. Sorry I'm shouting, but I mean, these things are very flexible. You can stuff them like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's plenty of room in here. And say you don't have enough room in here, use the padded flat rate envelope. Plenty of room. There's a lot more cheaper ways to do it than just using a poly mailer. All right, last but not least, we have this 1990s Champion sweater. Tag XXL, it fits like an XL. Made in USA on a ideal. This one is for sale, I just haven't posted it yet. So I'm gonna take one side, or one sleeve, fold it in. Take the other sleeve, fold that one in. Now instead of folding it all the way in half, we're going to fold it towards the middle. Other side the same. Now this is really cool, watch this. Take the bottom and you start rolling up. Once you get kind of towards the collar, start rolling inward if you can. And this entire bottom part fits right into the hood. Look at that. Be careful not to stretch the hood too much. You can fit it in there nice and clean and crisp without stretching it. Don't ruin the item you sold for your customer, but condensed pretty well. We're going to throw this in a bag. So to mail this sweater from Wisconsin to Beverly Hills would cost me $13.65 if I were to use a poly mailer. Now this isn't going to fit in the small cardboard flat rate envelope, so this is where these come into play. So this did take some time to shimmy in, but just remove your adhesive. Oh. Good to go. I just turned having to spend $13.65 into spending $8.40. Well, there you have it. I hope this video helped a lot, and I hope it continues to help anybody that's struggling with how to ship a sweater, a t-shirt, or multiple t-shirts. Well, let's go over this just one more time. If you're mailing a single t-shirt or something under 13 ounces, use a poly mailer. If you're mailing a sweater, or maybe a sweater and a t-shirt, maybe even a sweater and 2 t-shirts, use a small cardboard flat rate envelope. And if you're mailing 2 sweaters, up to 2 sweaters, or maybe 4 to 5 t-shirts, or a sweater, multiple t-shirts that are a little bit bigger in size, you can use this padded flat rate envelope. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for the video on how I go over how to mail jeans, overalls, and I think it was a hat, right? Yeah, a hat. Otherwise, like and subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Depop, and now TikTok at NACK'S Vintage, and stay tuned for more content.